Hello, it's Jim. Okay, it's Monday. Happy. I hope you had a good weekend, and it's time to get back to graft. Right, this is an important update. I've got a few important updates on this. It'll be a short video posted in the early birds. A big update for $1 BTC. Yesterday, I got after the Zoom call, I got a few messages, and I think I was too conservative, to be honest. I had a lot of messages saying, Jim, you're keeping it too tight. So I'll give you the updates in a minute, but I just want to go through. I'll share my screen. Just bear with us a second. So I'll just share that screen. Now, first update: unstoppable domains. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but if you haven't already got your domain name yet, even if you're not interested in buying domains and selling them and everything else, at the very least, buy your name. Okay, I've bought a few domains over there, but once you go to that page, there's an active Telegram group, and they're busy integrating with major wallets. They won't say which wallets because it's top secret, shall we say, but they're promoting with major wallets. And instead of you having to give multiple Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum addresses and everything else, you just give them your name, which would be, the example of mine is jimwatts.zil, and you'll be able to pay from your wallet. Example, Jim, say you owe me money for whatever reason, and you say, what's your wallet address? Jimwatts.zil. You'll be able to actually input jimwatts.zil in the major wallets. Bang, you're off. Okay, if you haven't, the Early Birds Media, there's a few videos there with interviews with the CEO, but a perfect example, and it isn't integrated yet in the wallets. But one of our members of the Early Birds, Brad, last night, I literally switched my computer off, and he asked us for me Bitcoin wallet address. He had to send us some Bitcoin. And I just replied on my mobile, search on unstoppable domains, jimwatts.zil. And then I'm just going to show you what happens. Even now, it's very, very handy, and it's not even integrated yet. So jimwatts.zil, it's already taken because it's mine. And then, as you see there, I've already inputted in the options, once you purchase the domain, and again, it's not even live on the blockchain. But you can input your wallet addresses. So I've inputted Bitcoin, Ethereum, what have you. Brad just did what I said, in my message, and then bang. All you have to do is just right-click, copy, and then load that in your wallet. So I don't have to give him this huge long number. I don't have to give him multiple options. Whatever Brad wanted to pay me, at the minute you've got Ethereum and BTCs active in there. But again, you can still load your wallet addresses. You've got to give that a look over. Jimwatts.zil cost me $10. Okay, and that covers you for the first 2 years. There's a lot more into it, and it's very early doors. But I just got to stress: if you haven't got your name, I'll stick a link above or below the video. You've got to get your name at least, because this is going to be. I think this will be absolutely massive. I really do think it's going to be massive. So the next update, somebody asked us earlier today about TeamBuilder BTC. That's seen on my wall. I'll just give you an example. I've just posted it again, just to be. I think they must have seen it on one of the social medias, and they said to me, Jim, how do you get that image? How do you get that image to be a clickable link for TeamBuilder BTC? Basically, if you just copy that text, right-click and copy. And then obviously don't put my URL, put yours on the Facebook post. And if you just wait a couple of seconds, the picture pops up, and then you just press send. Once you've done it once, just an example, I'll just show you. I'll just copy that whole thing. Obviously, you use your own URL. Don't use mine. But I'll just post it in a group, just to give you an example. But never be frightened to ask a question, because it's. I always say the daft people are the ones who don't ask the questions. If you're not sure, there's no daft question. Just an example. So there you can see, you see how the picture just popped up? And then once you're happy, just post. Just let that post. And then that becomes a clickable image. Bang. So that's how easy it is. I've preloaded the image in the back office of TeamBuilder BTC, and yeah, you're good to go. You don't have to load the image. And if everybody's posting the same image, it starts to get eyes on the prize. I always said that, but that's that covered. Early birds downline. I will get an update in a second, I promise. Early birds downline. I've added $1 BTC into the downline builder. So log into your downline, early birds downline builder and update your details. Just pop in your username there and click update. Okay, if you haven't already done it. It's at the bottom. At the minute, it's at the bottom. He's adding new products into the back office. He told us. So once he's added the products, I'll know what category it has to go in. You know what I mean? Because we've got different categories in the downline builder. We've got different, team build. I might stick it further up, but at the minute it's actually in other income streams, but it's in there. So make sure you scroll down, find it, and stick in your username, in there. If you're not in Early Birds Downline, it's a downline builder with some advertising, what have you. Just click the link. I'll stick a link in there for that. Now, $1 BTC. This is the update. I had some people screaming at us yesterday. The team plan. The team plan. My vision was to get everyone started on level 1 and level 2, and then we'll work our way up, from the profits. But I think it looks like I've been too conservative from the people who've messaged us. Jim, you've got to go higher. You've got to go higher. I said, oh God, they're just getting big. Normally people are screaming that it's too expensive, and then now they're screaming, no, you've got to raise the plan. Raise the bar on our plan. So what I've done is we've gone to level 4, which is, I'll just quickly cover that. On the site, he's done some new. He's done that new chart, which it looks a lot nicer. So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So that's $10, $14, $16, $17. You don't have to go to all of those levels, but I know there's people ready to go because they're screaming at me that my team, the idea of starting just on the first 2 levels is too cheap, which is that's a refreshing change, and I never normally get that. So anyway, we're going to level 4. Heads up, okay? I will, after this video is published, I'll change the team plan description in the early birds. So, but again, if you're watching this video, you've got the heads up. So if you want to go to level 4, go for it. As a team player, as we're playing as a team, I think level 5. Let's just go, evolve level 5 from the profits from the first 4 levels. And I hope that satisfies all the people who were screaming at us yesterday. So anyway, like I said, go to level 4 if your budget allows, okay? So you don't miss out. I'll not post it on the public profile. I'll stick it in the early birds for like 24 hours or something, and then I'll start posting around, what levels we're going up to on the team build. So basically, it's $1, $2, $4, and $10, okay? And when I logged in, I did some videos. I'll just quickly log in. I did some videos for the owner yesterday, and I see that example on the members area. He's started posting those videos. So that video there is actually Jim. Okay, it's not loading because my computer's doing its merry dance. But that video is there. It's one of the videos I did for the owner yesterday. But you'll see on every tab, there's a little video, somewhere, and you never know. They might like my voice. I don't know, but that's the update for that one anyway. So watch those little videos in the back office. It's definitely worth a look. Okay, so again, it's not often I'm always pushing, but this time I was trying to keep it tight, and I'm getting complaints that we should be purchasing higher levels. Okay, so again, repeat, we're going to level 4. So go for it if your budget allows. Don't go to level 5. Let it develop. We don't want everyone to scream, put my hand in your pocket. If you've got any spare change, if you want to put some more money into the projects, head over to TeamBuilder VTC. Can't say too much on that, but there's a lot of activity over the last couple of days in there, so that's all I'll say. Okay, watch the member count. That's what I would say. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see the ticker. Look at the ticker, and you'll see that there's new members dropping in all over the place. Okay. Right, have a great Monday, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.